Do you know what else? Something should come about? Time. Time should pass, and as time passes, things are released. And we hope that these games will be released in 2021. That's right. I segued right into games that we are looking forward to coming out in 2021.
21, please, 21.
2021.
21.
Okay, so we'll go one at a time. My third most hyped game to come out in 2021, coming out on August 24, is Kenna Bridge of Spirits. This game, oh boy, this game. It looks great. It looks amazing. We've seen gameplay. It's got a release date. Oof. Cannot wait.
You put this in your picks,
Fantasy Critic?
Yeah.
I did indeed. I think it's going to be a real good game.
I get real Avatar vibes.
Yeah,
from
which not going to lie, it's one of the main reasons I'm looking forward to it, but it just looks gorgeous.
I am incredibly excited for this game.
Yeah.
This looks so up my alley. I absolutely love it. The
Now-
third-person adventure platformer action stuff. I'm all over this game. This looks so cool.
And I think out of all games, I was having to talk to someone today. I would have been Anto when he was asking, what type of games are your games? And I was thinking about it going, I don't know. I kind of like
Street
retro
Fighter?
games. No, it's action adventure platformers. And discovering and hunting and looking after things and exploring. They're my type of things. And I think this is right up my alley.
Yeah, so excited to explore this world.
Floppy.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to?
My third most looked forward to game
Sure.
is coming out, hopefully, and apparently, on the 30th of September. Mm-hmm. And it is Hot Wheels Unleashed.
I got to admit, this game looks rad.
Oh, dude.
It looks
From the
really cool.
moment I saw this first trailer, I think Braden and I watched it together.
We did.
And we lost our shit at one
so,
point. Because it's so down and dirty and gritty and looks so weighty and awesome, like the old Micro Machines. And then there's this one scene where it falls off the track.
I'm going to find it.
And it
It's
just
such a good
instantly
moment.
is like a little car just going ding, ding, ding. And it brings you back to the fact that it's a Hot Wheels game. I cannot wait for this. I think this is doop, boop, boop.
So good. The fact that they look like little die-cast models, it's great.
I can't wait for it. Even when they hit the edge of the tracks and there's like a little bump. And I'm super keen for this. I can't
I like
wait.
the fact that these are all models of cars you can now buy.
Yeah, my
You can
son
buy.
has got one of the ones that look like a little dinosaur.
Yep, the
He's got that
alligator
car.
one. Yep.
Yep, the alligator
So
one, sorry.
cool.
Yep, that's great.
Got it.
Braden,
Oh, and Track Builder.
Yeah, custom tracks, man. Ooh, everyone wanted that.
as long as I can have the giant dinosaur that you skip through or you jump through as he bites.
That'd be cool.
Braden, number 3.
Yes, I did not realize these were in numbers, so I'm going to fix what my numbers are. Number 3 for me, now, I won't lie, I filled out this section last, so all of the things that I would have picked were picked already by Ben and Floppy. So I don't mind, it still means I get to talk about them.
I was laughing to
But,
myself. I was always putting mine in there.
Yeah, it was basically everything I want is what you already put. So I thought, I'll put some other things in there. I'm excited for Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
I really liked Forza
Real
Horizon
cars.
4.
Real cars.
Was disappointed there weren't any real cars at a good old whatever E3 is now. But yeah, I think they did an excellent job with the last one. Very excited for the new one.
Yeah, I think
They
it's
are
going to be
great fun.
super cool. It's going to be a
Super
super
good.
cool
They feel
environment.
They've got a lot to live up to because Forza games have always been the whole look how pretty it is. It's super realistic. Like, can you imagine if
at
this
that.
doesn't live up to the hype? Like, it's almost like, this is done.
I
All
kind
they
of
have
don't
to-
think it. I don't think there's a. What's the word? I don't think there's anything to worry about.
All they have to do is meet the standard they hit in Forza Horizon 4, and then if they have it in 4K, then they're set. That's all
Yeah.
they have to do.
I was reading today that you can literally go all over Mexico. Like, the
So
whole
cool.
country is available for
Yeah.
you to race.
That's
Ubisoft and the crew too are quaking in their pants.
You know when number 3 came out and it's all based in Australia?
Yeah.
There's a really cool part where you're driving around the Gold Coast, and I recognised one of the it's the main drag. It's like the Rundle Mall of I think it's Cavill Avenue. And I realised I'd stayed in a hotel about 3 or 4 streets away earlier that year, and I actually managed to drive and park outside of the hotel that I'd stayed at.
that's
It was
cool.
great.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be real good.
Okay, the second most hyped game I'm looking forward to, should be of no surprise to anyone, in fact all my picks shouldn't be any surprise to anyone, is the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut coming out August 20.
You love this game.
I love this game. Yes,
I
correct.
finished
What
this
have they
game.
done in the director's cut?
Director's Cut, we have Iki Island that you can go to, where you can pet the monkeys and other such animals. You have upgraded PS5 visuals. You have Japanese lip syncing now, so not just the English lip syncing.
Cool.
You have haptic feedback integration with the DualSense. I'm going to have to finish this game.
I highly recommend it.
The problem is, as I said, I went full Breath of the Wild, and I went on side quests, and I did about, I reckon, 15, 20 hours of just doing side quests all over the first island, and then went away from it, from other things, and I just haven't gone back to it.
It's such a big game.
Yeah, so it's going to be one of those games I think will have to live on my PS5, and I'm just going to have to chip away at it every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's so good. It's if I was a game, that would be it. Yep.
I'd be Spyro.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I'd be that game with that cranky old man.
Like your second pick?
Yeah. So my second pick is something I also know that Braden would have had on there in a heartbeat.
You bet when I saw this was on your list, I was like, okay, at least it's on someone's list.
Yeah. So my second pick is Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. So I've grown up on Lego games. I love Lego games. I love them all, and I love Star Wars. So this is just two of my favorite things put together.
This was delayed last year?
Yeah, it was.
And they don't have a date for this year yet.
No, they don't. But they've said it's this year, but they haven't got a date. So they're redoing from scratch all 9 mainline films, plus Solo, plus Rogue One, and God knows whatever they're going to fit in there.
Mandalorian's in there as well.
Mandalorian's in it. I didn't know that, but that's even.
I imagine Clone Wars is probably in there.
Look, there is so much content in this
so
thing,
excited
and the
for
Lego
this.
games are always so much fun. I like the humor that's in them. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm very excited.
Great for couch co-op too.
Oh, yeah.
Great for games where you can't die.
Yeah, love that because I'm shit at games.
Right. Braden.
Well, after I saw that Lego Star Wars wasn't up for grabs, I was like, okay, let's expand this a little bit more. Let's go for something that people might not think of too much, and something that I'm excited about. Little game called Lake. We saw it when I brought it up from the E3. This was in the Wholesome Games Direct where I first saw it. This looks super cute. I love it. I'm very keen to get stuck into it. It looks fun. It looks really calm, really chill. It looks like it's going to be a nice little world to explore and meet all these fun little town people you get to chat with. Yeah.
You want to bet that you get to open those boxes at one point and there's some dubious materials within?
I
couldn't not look at the cat.
highly doubting it.
Really?
Serial killer?
Do you want this to be a Castaway thing where she opens all of them but one? It's the one thing I know about Castaway. I've never watched it.
Not
Haven't
the
you?
ball with the
How
blood
have you
hand?
never watched Castaway?
Just never seen it.
Wilson!
Yeah, I know all the references because I watched Burt Newton's 20 to 1. It's where all my movie knowledge comes from.
Man, I used to watch that too.
But yeah, Lake, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. All right,
cool.
the number one game I'm looking forward to is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Hell yeah!
I love these games. I love all the Pokemon games, which is lucky that the same game each and every time they come out with just different sprites.
No, you'll always love it.
Yep.
Safe bet.
Yep. I've got the mainline series all complete and on my shelf. And yeah, these were good games. These were fun games. They were a good return to what I think the originals were. The improved sprites, the pixelated characters. All good. All very good. Very good time.
Do you have a favourite sort of like old school Game Boy Pokemon game?
Yeah, I love Pokemon Red because that was like the first game I played. And I also really enjoy Johto. So
Which
Gold
one's
and Silver,
Johto?
Gold and
Okay.
Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But also really love Diamond and Pearl because Shinx is one of my favourite Pokemon as well. He was the little blue lion that we saw earlier.
Okay. So what,
And a lot of people complaining about this style. This is what Pokemon look like, just not as pixelated. So
Yeah.
I'm not getting the hate for it.
no, I think
These are kids' games. These are targeted towards kids each and every time. Like the developers have said, whenever they make a Pokemon game, they are making it for the person who plays it for the very first time.
That's great. That's
I'm
awesome.
so excited for this because this was my Pokemon game.
This was your Pokemon
This
Red.
was the Pokemon game that I grew up on, and I absolutely it's basically like my main Pokemon game I engaged with. And I am so excited to get back into it. Looking at the trailer and everything, I just remember everything so vividly. I love it.
Actually, I got to admit, I think this was the game that got me back into video game collecting.
Ooh.
Like, I played this
You were
game
like,
so
there's
much.
a pink one and a blue one.
I went into... I went deep into this lore because it was just after my daughter was born, maybe. No, it can't be that.
No.
Anyway, I went deep into it, and I even went into the meta and did IV training and
my
EV
God,
training
yeah.
and hatching to get the ultimate Pokemon and built a team. And I remember my neighbor at the time, he got into it and we just built teams and tried to beat each other with the teams.
My God.
That was the only time I've gone that deep into it, but I did complete the national decks in this game as well. I completely did everything you could.
Which one's got the cooler legendary?
Well, Palkia looks like he's got a giant penis for a neck.
So which one's that?
That's the pink one.
Done. That's what I'm going for.
Penis neck.
Yep.
So
I love good neck penis.
Good.
Which one's that? Diamond or pearl?
That's pearl.
Okay, thank you.
Necklace. Floppy, what's the game you're looking
All right,
for?
my number one. My number one is probably going to be divisive because I know there's some hatred for it.
Mm-hmm.
My number one is Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy.
Why is there hatred for it?
I don't know. A lot of people have said that it looks really janky and they hate it, and I think it's just a Ubisoft thing.
Well, I don't see where it's janky.
No, neither do I. I don't get it
especially
either.
since it's a Square Enix game.
Yeah.
I mean, Did I say Ubisoft?
Yeah.
I meant Square Enix.
I knew that's what you meant.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of hatred that's carried over from Avengers.
Ooh,
Is
yeah,
what
good
I
point.
think.
I think
Even
you're
though they
exactly
openly
right.
said, right, this isn't a multiplayer game. This
Yeah,
is
they've
a
said we've
one-player."
learnt lessons from this. So first of all, the games that I love the most are stuff with cool story, narrative-driven stuff, single player, and fun.
Yep.
This ticks every one of those boxes so far from what I can see. And it's a franchise that I enjoy the characters from. And, man, look at it. I think it looks right pretty. Look at those jet boot leg things that he's got.
And of course, we discussed last show, the best part of this game is the famous song that wasn't in Footloose.
Jesus Christ. I agree with you, Floppy. I'm voting with my wallet, and I will be picking this up day one.
Me too.
Okay, Brayden, what's your number one game that you're looking forward to the most?
My number one pick
Footloose.
was something that wasn't on anyone else's list here, and I'm excited for it. I hope to God it does come out this year because I would really like to have it by the end of the year. It's Horizon Forbidden West.
I'm
I
with
very
you.
much enjoyed the first one.
I very much want this game to come out too because it was my number one pick on the fantasy character.
That's understandable.
I agree with you. I really want this to come out. The only reason it didn't
Look
put on
at
my
her hair.
thing is because I think it's going to get delayed.
Yeah, I would not be shocked in the slightest. I'm hoping I won't be disappointed if it is delayed. I'm all for games being delayed to
Me too.
make them better. And yeah, I really loved the first one. I think I ended up platinuming it, and I am very much looking forward to all the expansion that they do in this one with all the dinos. I want to see what they do with the world, with like this big like apocalyptic event. It looks like what's going on. Like I'm really into it.
Have you seen the board game for Horizon Zero Dawn?
I've not seen the board game. I've
Oh,
read the
dude,
comic.
so many minis. They look great.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The designs on all the animals here is fantastic. These
Yeah.
Deinonychus here just look
Is it
amazing.
a raptor?
No. Raptors
Wind.
were the size of chickens. It's a Deinonychus. What I really just noticed then as well is when Aloy was running down the beach, her hair wasn't going through her shoulders. It wasn't going through the bow stuff. All right, it is a little bit there,
Now it's in, yeah.
but
like
they're getting better.
They're getting better at
This is
it.
also like not finished stuff. Like
Correct.
No, this isn't finished stuff.
I don't like when people pick on stuff that's obviously not finished.
Yeah, like Pokemon. It was
I
clearly
really,
not
I
finished.
really did like the whole mechanic of like where you like weak points on them and everything.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, it was great fun.
This is just such a great game. This was my favorite game that came out that year.
Oh, what else came out?
God, this looks so intense. I
Breath
cannot
of the
wait
Wild,
to-
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. Or was it God of War?
A God of War.
was God of War.
God of War and Spider-Man. I think it was God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon for me.
This game is why I didn't finish God of War back
Did
then.
this come out 2017?
It was the year before. It was probably that then.
Or 18.
No, it was 2017 because it
Looking it
came
up.
out with Breath of the Wild, which was the launch of the Switch.
Wasn't that?
Yeah, you're correct. It was.
It was.